What's going on? How you doing? My name is David the Crook, and today I have a video on compressing while mastering. But before we get into the video, I want to remind you to hit the subscribe button, also drop a like. So I have a song here. It is called Umbrella. The song is by So the song's already out. So I'll put the link down below in the description to the song so you can check it out. And pretty much what we're going to be doing is learning how to compress while mastering, just because you kind of don't want to over compress, just because you kind of squish the whole song. And you want like dynamics in your songs. You just don't want a straight flat line. So I'm going to play the song so you get a feel of the song, and then we're just going to go from there. Yo, by the way, the song goes stupid hard. Like, I swear to God.
Hey, watch me pray for hope, like the fiends on the block searching for dope. Shh, quiet. I guess it's just my focus. You can get your fix off some verses that I wrote. I know I'm fun to joke, but it's all fun and games. But please don't take my presence as a joke. I meant it when we spoke. That's why I trust God with my life, 'cause your friends will leave you choking. And I ain't even talking about smoking. Matter of fact, I ain't even talking about poking. Y'all was never solid in the first place.
So pretty much when it comes to compressing while mastering, you want to be very subtle. You don't want to over compress, just because one thing with mastering is whatever you do, whatever frequency you boost or whatever you compress, you're doing it to the whole song. So you're not specifically compressing like just the vocals, you're compressing the beat, you're compressing the vocals, you're compressing everything around. So you got to be very subtle with compression. The way I compress, I use 2 compressors, sometimes 3, but it's very rare if I use 3. And pretty much the first compressor I use is the SSL channel compressor, and pretty much what this is gonna do is this is just gonna go for the peaks. So I have it like very low, like 1:5 ratio. I have the release at about 0.17, and all I'm doing with this compressor is I'm just getting those peaks. I'm just getting pretty much what's going to be like the kick in the 808. So if I were to play the song, you're not going to see this yellow light on all the time. It's only going to be probably when you hear those double kicks, like boom boom, like stuff like that, because that boom boom, that's when the volume peaks, and that's kind of what I want to compress so it doesn't overdo it.
Hey, watch me pray for hope, like the fiends on the block searching for dope. Shh, quiet. I guess it's just my focus. You can.
So as you can see, the light just turns on and turns back off. It's very subtle. It's just to get those peaks. That way, whenever you're gonna go for the loudness, like whether it's like -9 LUFS, etc., whatever number you choose when it's loud, you don't want to over squish it. So that's one way of doing it. And a cool trick to do is, if you're trying to get more color onto your master, is you could do a trick like this, and it's pretty much putting the ratio at 2:1, put a very slow attack and a very quick release. And what that's going to do is that's going to send the signal, which is the master, and it's going to send it into the compressor. And then because it has a slow attack, it's not going to mess with any of the transients, whether it's like the kick and the 808. And because it has a fast release, that when you do get just a subtle compression, it's not that noticeable, and you're getting the color out of the compressor. So depending on what compressor you're using, is like depending on the color you could get. And I'm gonna show you this cool trick using just stock Logic Pro X compressors that you could use to pretty much beef up your master and just make it sound stupid ass clean, bro. Pretty much this is the way I use this one, the Shep's Omni channel, for this song. And the way I do it is, like I said, 2:1, slow attack, fast release. Put this, and I just slowly bring it back until I just see this light start lighting up a little bit, and then I just leave it there. And you can see it makes it louder too.
Hey, watch me pray for hope, like the fiends on the block searching for dope. Shh, quiet. I guess it's just my focus. You can get your fix off some verses that I wrote. I know I'm fun to joke, but it's all fun and games. But please don't take my presence as a joke. I meant it when we spoke. That's why I trust God with my life.
So like how I said, it's pretty much those double kicks, boom boom, and that's just when that lights up. That's all I need. And I'll turn it off and turn it back on to see if there's like that much of a difference. But
please don't take my presence as a joke. I meant it when we spoke. That's why I trust God with my life, 'cause your friends will leave you.
Oh, my bad. When I turn it off and I turn it on, there is that much of a difference where it just glues everything together. It just makes everything sound a lot nicer. Like if it's one song, it's not just vocals on top of a beat or vice versa. It it creates it like if it's one song, and that's pretty much what you're going for. And pretty much the last thing I want to show you is how to use stock Logic Pro's compressor. So I'm gonna turn this one off, and I'll probably just leave this one on, whatever, it don't really matter. And you could do it the same way. So you can use two Logic Pro's compressors, one to get the peaks and the other one for the color. But the trick I want to show you is pretty much use these two here. These, oh my god, if you use this one and then this one, or this one and then this one, and put the auto gain on off, then this one we're gonna go for the peaks. We're gonna use it for actual compression. So I'm just gonna slowly bring it back.
You choking, and I ain't even talking about smoking. Matter of fact, I ain't even talking about poking. Y'all was never solid in the first place. The way you turn your back on me is so strange. I felt the impact like it was close range. Closed doors, Kobe in, but I'ma call y'all Cobain. The way my bars go over your head, it's like y'all got no brains, no brain.
Whew. That sounds clean right there. And then pretty much the other way would be is just using it straight for color. So if I were to add another compressor, like let's just say another stock Logic Pro's compressor, and I use this one now, I wouldn't really put the distortion on soft just because it kind of adds a little bit too much. But I'll just turn this off, put the release real fast, put the tag very slow. I wouldn't really touch the knee, and then auto gain on off. And then just like I said, just once that little needle starts moving, that's it. You don't need nothing else.
No chance, no plans. How you tryna fake the funk but got no hands? How you beat up on a girl and call yourself a man? You a piece of shit, the one that hits the fan. If my daughter needs me, I'ma do more than I can. If she falls, I'ma pick her up by the hand. That's the shit I gotta do. I've been stuck for too long, dog, I gotta move. Speak the truth before they come and beat it out of you. Don't you fucking blame me, dog, cause I doubted you.
So that's pretty much it. As you can see, that little needle just moves just a little bit. I mean, I could add a little bit more if I really wanted to. It wouldn't really make that much of a difference. That's just pretty much it. That's what I want to show you when it comes down to mastering and using compression. Is you got to be very subtle. You just got to use like one compressor just for the peaks, and then the other one for like color and stuff like that. That's how I do it, using like 4:1 ratio compression. I feel like it's a little bit too much, but I'm pretty sure there's people who do it. Like, I'm sure I could put this like at a 5:1 ratio and then compress it.
Yeah, I know. Gotta stay strong through the hard times. We can find peace, but it takes time. When the rain's gone. Hey, watch me pray for hope. Like the fiends on the block searching for dope. Shh, quiet. I guess it's just my focus. You can get your fix off some verse.
So I mean, you could also like, what is that, like parallel compression is when you just mess with this mix knob here. So instead of put it all the way on, you just put like 50. So then it's kind of like half of the signal is getting compressed, the other half isn't, so it's kind of raw. Sounds pretty dope. I don't really do it like that. I just put the mix at 100 and then just use like subtle compression. But that's pretty much what I want to show you. Like I said, the song will be down below in the description. The song goes hard, like gives you that old school, like it's just bars. Like, I want to remind you to hit the subscribe button, also drop a like. Now if you want your song mixed and mastered by me, feel free to hit me up on my Instagram. The link will be down below in the description, so check it out. DM me if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.